They've walked you through Horizon Zero Dawn, through The Last of Us, and through For Honor. This summer, one man, one horde, one motorcycle, many, many locations with an open world map, and one very large arsenal. When the dust settles at the end of the day, who will remain standing? Will it be Deacon St. John? Or those he stands against? Find out for yourself at twitch.tv/wildwolfgaming1. Stay wild, everyone. In the video game streaming system, the viewers are represented by two distinct groups: the gamers who provide walkthroughs and compete for wins, and the entertainers who provide nonsense and fun. These are the games of the Insomnia Squad. Doink Doink by Mike Post. Come to twitch.tv/awolvesdengames and click the follow button. That way you will be notified for further games by the Insomnia Squad. Kuyanade, welcome. Hope everyone is having a decent night. Due to the way the last stream kind of was cut short, I wanted a chance to be able to get a bit further, at least be able to get back to the house before too much longer. But I figured, hey, why not? Since we had to do this in the middle of town for our last save, we might as well get a few things dealt with, including let's do a wait till morning. Huh. Funny how we saved it at midnight Skyrim time, and we started at midnight Central Time. And that was entirely unintentional. So I find that particularly interesting. Oh, don't worry. If I do, I'm sure to steal it. But in the meantime, I've got some stuff to sell you.
Sale, my friend. Everything.
Everything.
Odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Whose voice is that? Does anybody know? I'm not sure who it is. Sounds really familiar, though. Let's see. I want to sell him... Can you afford any of my jewelry? That's right. The enchanted jewelry. That's going to cost him 83. Sure, why not? Yeah, when they're enchanted, they're definitely worth a lot more. Keeping those. Kind of interesting to see just that little adjustment between the two of them. We already have those enchantments. So I'll sell that. Oh. Anything else I'm willing to sell him? Oh, wait, we've got some books. Wait, I already have that book, so yeah, I'll sell him that one. Leave him with 2 gold.
Do come back.
Apparently he doesn't like the fact that I just took most of his money. Could sneak around back and then, like, rob the place. Hi, how you doing?
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madron. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
I can definitely help with that.
If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
That could definitely be helpful.
Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is...
Does she not know I'm a Khajiit?
Nobody trusts them. Reputation mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by.
Hey!
Few bad apples spoil the
I
bunch.
resemble that remark.
About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way
I love how it's called elsewhere.
Nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
Sounds like where the tabaxi come from.
Farewell.
Hey, if anyone from Bethesda happens to be, peeking in, I had a question.
What do you need, my friend?
Let's see.
Take a look.
What can I sell you? You got 500 gold. I need that too much. 53? Yeah, I can do that. 56. Do I have anything of any real value to her? Those. This way I get to keep them and clean out most of her, clean out most of her cash. Okay, I'll hold on to that one. I'll sell you 2. See, you got a good deal out of that.
What? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The
I was
Stormcloaks
just
involved
asking,
for all
lady.
I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20!
No need to jump down my throat. I mean, come on. Can't a guy just ask a
Come
question?
back anytime if you need a remedy.
Yep. She's like, what the hell is going on? Things are just disappearing. Hi, how you doing? Hey, did you see that thing over there? Oh, that reminds me. Do I have more stuff to... Oh, I do. Okay, let's make some quick money. No, wait, we already cleaned her out of cash. So, time to move on to the next person. I could probably run up here to Whiterun and enchant some more of those, that jewelry that... Peaked? Oh yeah, that's right. Don't I have a cure in here? Potion of... Cure disease.
Sure you shouldn't be home in bed.
There, that should do it. Oh, I haven't even gone up there to the werewolves yet. Just funny, because right before I started this, I was listening to Warren Zevon's Werewolves of London. Anybody who might be peeking in over on Facebook or YouTube, and even if you're just peeking in on Twitch, over here at twitch.tv/awolvesdengames. This is strictly a casual walkthrough. I'm not doing... Well, it's not even a walkthrough, really. It's more of an exploration. Chat is more than welcome to... Dragon? Oh, that's right.
Divine smile on you.
The Jarl had asked me to...
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the... It's war. Well done. Not many enchanters could pull that off.
Really? Now remember, we're just enchanting these so we can get some quick cash from literally the guy right behind me. And I figure magic regeneration would be the thing that most likely would draw his attention. Fortify Restoration for this one. On the one hand, this does help us level up. On the other, it helps us unlock some more options under the enchantment tree, which is a very good thing, because using the enchantment tree, if we can get it up high enough, you can put multiple, well, you can put 2 enchantments on the same item. Like fire and electricity, or water and electricity. Or not water, fire or ice. When combined with the electricity, it makes the opponents more susceptible to damage, I guess. Kind of gives them a bit of a stun as well. I think we'll hold it there, because we do need the sir, I need to speak with you about something.
Come to dragons spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess them.
No, I'm looking to sell. Sure, why not? I've got like 2 of those, I think. Or even more back at the house. I could be wrong. But I do also need to... Yeah. Okay. We're almost there.
The aptitude. You should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Oh yeah, I haven't raided the I haven't raided Winterhold yet. Haven't really done much of anything at Winterhold yet. Think we'll head that way, unless anybody has any suggestions. Right now, just trying to get to that 1,000 gold. That additional.
I know your family's honor is,
Mister, you spare
but
a
we
coin?
can't afford it.
It took me weeks
Just
to
1
find
gold? Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
So you're willing to
It's-
starve your wife and
It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since she died. I wound up here, but I don't really. Do you have a? Oh, wow.
Sure, why not?
Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind?
Oh yeah.
Yay! Thanks, Mr. Papa.
Mr.
You must
Papa.
be the best daughter ever.
Keep in mind, I will often be out of the house, but once you're old enough, you can join me on adventures. I'll teach you survival and
Looking for Are you
cat
married?
food.
You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves.
Of course. Who are you?
Yeah?
Yeah. They have books. Gotta get the books.
Here you stand, talking to a married woman. Why? Am I that interesting? Or perhaps there are other things on your mind?
Wait, what?
The fever. My body burns.
I think we have that one. Eventually, I'll actually need to go through all the books that we have at the house and be like, okay, we got like 12 of these, we need to sell some. Ooh. And that's why you sit here and you read through books. Or in my case, steal them. What if I'm not trying to run? Let's see. That can go. That can go. As long as it's not the spiced wine. I want to hold on to that. Because I don't think I've ever run across that before. There, that's better.
Thank you. The pain is already easing. So sick.
God bless you,
Can
Ada.
hardly stand.
I could have sworn that there was somebody I was supposed to
Looking
talk
for
to
my
here.
husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
Huh? Really? You're gonna humph me? Humph. According to Rudyard Kipling, that's how camels got their hump.
I don't have any money. You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose. 10 septims tomorrow, baby battle. Boys,
No, please.
girls, dogs,
It's no fun.
elders.
Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the gray man's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of but I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me and then I get in trouble. Alright then.
Damn bully. They'll get theirs. Oh. Hello out there, folks. Anybody who may be watching. Mostly just kind of messing around, not really doing anything in particular, just trying to get some money together to purchase the land out of Morthal? I think that's where it was.
We've got small weapons. Take a look.
I'm sorry that the person who's supposed to run this place is dead. And no, I was not the one who had anything to do with it that time. Howdy, Andres. Welcome. Right now, I'm mostly focused on getting the 5,000 together for that other... For now. For now. Nope. I'm not willing to give up anything else to this guy for that. What do you have, though? Oh, what do you have as far as bow? Dwarven bow, 740. I just need an elven bow. Give me a... wait. 25. 23. Yeah. Do you not have a plain elven bow? Apparently not. I'm sure I can pick up a decent bow somewhere.
Good doing business with you.
And of course, I still got to keep upping the smithing. Let me check skills, make sure everything's... Hey, we got 2 points. Okay, enchanting needs to go up, so does forging. And I don't think... 50, not quite there. That one would be great, too. That will be good to have, especially because we need to get it to here. So the better we do with that... Okay, now there was some Whiterun armor. Or had I think I already picked that one up, though. I think so. Yeah, walking into the guard barracks is probably a bad idea.
And I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
I have to. It's a cabbage. Now that I have a daughter. Anybody who may have missed it, I adopted a child right here in Whiterun. Did not want the boots. I want the book, though. Here. You can have your boots back. Some clothes. No, those stay with me. See, I didn't steal nothing, 'cause I paid for it. They just didn't necessarily want to sell it to me. Oh, sorry. I have a tendency to sometimes forget to pay attention to the switch. That's my bad. I apologize. Wait, what's the... No, that bow's not worth it. That bow is not worth killing everybody in this building.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword. Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
You know what? I could.
Fiddling with any lock. Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
My apologies on the game screen again. That was my bad. Microphone's a little close too. Anyway, just pretty much continuing where we had left off last time. I haven't even left Whiterun yet. But I also realized I haven't done like anything over this area yet. So let me jump home and grab a few quick items. Where? There it is. The kind of stuff, like non-enchanted stuff, that I could easily just go into town and sell. I wonder how much of the, where? And my daughter just vanished on me? Come on, kid, where'd you go? I enjoy the adoption aspect of this. It's very Mandalorian.
It's everything I could have hoped for.
Well, you're welcome, kid.
I know it's not much, but I found a few pretty things. They're in the chest in my room. If you see anything you like, please, take it. You've done so much for me. It's the least I can do. Papa!
I do my best.
What is it? What is it?
One of those, and here, have a doll.
Thanks.
Wait. Which room? I forgot this. I don't think this has an actual separate room for her.
Yes?
Yep, there's the room. Let's see. I do need some ingredients. Oh yeah, that's true. No, she can have the dress back. I don't need that dress. Actually, you know what? We're gonna throw that in there too. Do I have anything else? No. She can have the ring. Actually, you know what? Just for that.
Yes?
Whoops. It's under apparel. Even those little ones seemed... Except it's probably because they were stolen that I couldn't sell them. Emerald seems to fit her a bit better. No. Put that away. There we go. That's better. Let's... oh. Yeah, I need that before I can go get myself an elven bow or a dwarven bow. Or even an ebony bow. Because currently my smithing isn't high enough to start doing ebony weapons yet. But I'm still only, what, level 22? Considering I'm bypassing the quests, I think I'm doing pretty well, considering. Especially for mostly... Oh yeah, we actually came here to pick up stuff, didn't we? I mean, I've cleared out 3 merchants so far. And we're getting there. That would be in here. Wait a second. With everything that I've... Why am I still this heavy? Oh, I still have that here. Okay. And I'll put more Vath's boots in here. I can't really remember what has been actually stolen or what hasn't been, so I don't want to grab too much stuff. But that seems to be worth quite a bit. Do I have an elven bow in here somewhere? That'd be even cooler. Then I wouldn't even have to go buy one. Nope. Yeah, I should probably drop some of those off. I'm carrying a lot of potions. Yeah, D&D now has the whole encumbrance thing as well, so... That's got some value. That's got some value. That definitely has value. And then I can always, whoops. I'm not going to push my luck on the weight there. That's enough for me to get out there to Winterhold and sell some potions and that sort of thing. Oh, I know what I'm carrying a lot of. Books. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the books off real quick. 'Cause, yeah, I figure we have a library, might as well fill the bookshelves. And then it'll get to the point where all the bookshelves are full, and I'm like, well, crap. Oh wait, we have another house. I'm not gonna actually, like, organize them or anything anytime soon. But I can drop a bunch of these off and then come back and sell the extras as I go. Gotta make sure that I actually read all of them first. Oh, I am definitely rather chaotic, especially because... Oh, it tells me if it's stolen or not. Nice. Good to know. I mean, I know you can sell stolen goods once you're a part of the Thieves Guild and all that, so not really that big a deal. Just kind of helps. Yeah. Yeah, actually I went right by that fort on yesterday's stream. Thinking about it. Because we just unlocked Castle Volkihar last, well, not last stream, but yesterday's stream. And I would have done an Insomnia squad for yesterday, but I was just completely worn out. And since we're so close to getting the next house, at least get the next property built, I'm a little more worried about that than anything else.
What's your business here in Winterhold?
Cat food.
Stay clear of that college, if you know what's good for you. Nothing but foul deeds behind those walls.
Are you sure?
Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power, I aim to change that.
I aim to misbehave.
The resting place of the helm of Winterhold, the very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority. Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return. Look around you.
I'm happy to go get it, just so I can steal it from you later.
They sit up there in their tower, doing gods know what. Who watches over them? The guards don't even dare go up there, unless they've no choice.
Okay.
What's there to tell? It's mostly gone now, thanks to those damn mages in the college. Someday there'll be proof they caused the great collapse. Most of the city just dropping off into the sea. That doesn't just happen.
Let's see. They do have a shop here, right?
Acercis's paw says the college makes lots of bad things happen, but the mages I've seen look nice.
I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with
I
your
don't
college.
deal with any college applicants these days, so don't bother asking.
I understand Courier's been complaining about our customers again.
What of it? It's our inn, and they cause him no harm.
I believe he was suggesting their presence causes.
Well, then
Get away. My days at the college are long behind me. Take a look.
Well, I am a tabaxi. Well, Khajiit. Keep saying tabaxi. Oh, wait. That's right.
No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time, and returned to stay here at the inn.
Okay.
I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues.
It's probably like, what are you doing? Being a nuisance? Hey, there's even a scroll. It even said empty. How close can I get? Housekeeping.
The mages don't let us go in the
Certainly clean them out.
Acercis's paw says the college makes lots of bad things happen, but the mages I've seen look nice.
No, were you trying to shove me back into the bar? Tavern, sorry. Inn? There's no room at the inn. It is so weird to look over here and see things that happened a few minutes ago. Well, not minutes,
I
but...
do what's necessary. Some may call this junk.
Me, I call them treasures.
That is a very interesting accent you have there. You can have that, both of those. That's even unenchanted. And that. Yep. Yep. I always prefer being able to keep moving. And minor stuff. I know I should probably sell this elsewhere, but that'll work for now. Let's see who else I can talk to first. Have they fixed the glitch where you can just throw stuff on top of, like, the merchant's head and then just steal it?
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Betcha I will.
I am here. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter the more important question is, why are you here?
I got a bunch of stuff to sell.
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
No. No. Not really. Not even that. Just want to make some money.
Ah, the immortal plane. It is said to be the source of all magic. This is a noble goal, indeed.
At least it's a good enough excuse.
The question now is, what can you offer the college?
Money.
Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
I always try that first.
No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
Aww.
Excellent. The Mage Light spell is useful to any mage, not just those specializing in alteration. Can you cast one on the seal on the ground?
Do I have that spell?
I look forward to it.
I think I have it. Alteration? No. Illusion? No. Mage Light. I don't think I have that one yet. Crap. $222.
Winterhold's glory days may lie behind us. The college.
She didn't try and stop me. I need to go buy that tome over here. Aww. Well, yeah, when okay, so I'm gonna I'll just head back to town, sell what I can to get the rest of her money real quick. Oh, I don't even need to do that now. I didn't even realize we had all the money we needed. It's cool that that's one of the things people enjoy, because if you really think about it, the point of a game is to have fun, right? And if certain glitches are one of the things you enjoy about it, that's going to be one of the things that keeps bringing you back. Keeps you playing. Me, I just love...
Do what I can to see that Yes, it's on the north coast of Hjalmarch, with a magnificent view of Solitude on its crag. Just the place for a new manor house. Excellent. We're glad to have you as a landowner in Hjalmarch. Here's the title to your steading. If you don't mind getting your feet wet, your best bet is to head north past the mill. The odd tomb or two along the way won't bother you. The land is on the coast, across from the Karth Delta from Solitude. An inspiring location, as you'll see. All right then.
Yay! We got our new homestead. So he says go this way. Excuse me, pardon me.
Thanks for clearing out that vampire nest. You saved Morthal.
Did I? Did I really? Is anybody really surprised? I mean, honestly, the only reason I did it was it let me buy the house. So, yay! Oh. That was interesting. And unintentional. More stuff to help decorate the house once we get there. Detected by what? What's coming at me? I see nothing. Just to make sure I'm going the right direction. Okay, yeah. So it's still up here this way. Yeah, I remember, I think almost every time I faced a giant, I've ended up ending up in orbit, if not, if I didn't kill it. So it's one of the reasons why I like stealthing, because if you can slip up on a giant from the right position where they can't come at you, then you can take them down and not have to worry about getting launched into orbit. That, and I remember watching one of my companions get hit so hard that all the stuff he was carrying was just gone because I could not find the corpse. He never came back down. I remember sitting there going, what in the hell just happened? Might as well get this marked real quick, just because it's right here. Yeah, I got in the habit of getting used to ranged attacks for a lot of things, because if nothing else, it bought you more time to deal more damage before anything got close enough to really kill you. First time I played, I went strictly melee, and that doesn't always go over so well. Oh, good point. Thank you. $2.23 for those keeping track. Not that I really expect anyone to, but who knows? If that's what floats your boat, then it's fine with me. Like a comic I really enjoy, or comic book series, I guess. The term they use that I like a lot. Hey, I know this place. Oh, if I could pick it, then I don't have the wax key thing perk yet. But if I had the now that I can pull a flame atronach, I'm gonna add some more to my magicka just to make sure that I have enough for that. Being able to have a flame atronach to help me buy time regarding bow work. Where'd he go? Is he really that fast? That's a fast fox. The way the whole, when you pick a lock, you get to keep the key. Yeah. Being able to keep a copy of whatever lock you've picked can be very helpful. And if back there I happen to have had it, then it would have made it a bit more interesting. Ah, here we go. They're already dead? Okay. I'll take that. I know the other place isn't done yet. But that's okay. Oh. Should probably do this first. Nails. Okay. We'll go from there. I mean, I know I've got a ton of stuff back at the other house, and we'll go get that to help get some of this done. But first, I know we're gonna need at least that. More nails. And one thing of iron fittings. There we go. Just enough to get the second homestead started. More nails. We'll get to that, but for the most part right now, I think it's good. At least just to start with. That's where we get our quarried stone from, at least locally. I'm reasonably sure there's probably some sort of iron deposit somewhere nearby. Not necessarily a big one, but... Huh, standing stones. Any other squatters on my property? Come and get me. I'm not even sneaking. Boo. Okay, maybe not. We'll get the hatchery and everything dealt with before too long. But for the most part, we've got a good start going. Where... we still have 284 gold left, too. Sounds like me during Jedi Outcast. I'd use force grip to pick somebody up and hold them up in the air, and then throw my lightsaber and cut them in half. Just be like, get out of my way. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna jump back over this way for just a minute. No, not there. Yeah. No, wait, that elven bow was a lot more than that, wasn't it?
What is it? Dragons?
I don't know. I haven't seen one since I escaped. Helgen.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
Honeyed words? Talking about all the people that have been flirting with me? Is that what you mean? Which is weird, because that's not something I normally notice.
Welcome to War Maidens. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Yeah, that's way more than I've got right now. 1343.
Good doing business with you.
What do you got just kind of laying around? He's looking right at me and can't see me. Then I slip out the back door, and he sits there going, "What just happened?" Okay, so I have no problem with that, actually. Let's see. There's still a lot of space over here that doesn't have... I don't think I've hit the mine here yet. Again, this being a casual run with us looking at getting things built rather than getting quests done. It's a lot easier to just take the time and explore. And that means I've got more of a chance to sit here and discuss stuff with you guys. Whether it's TV, movies. Although if it's going to be TV, I really don't know a whole lot. Been a while since I've actually been able to keep up with some shows. There's the forge. I'll take care of it. Okay, let's see. A lot of this stuff I really don't need. While things like this would actually get me more money. Don't really need those either. So see, I'm not actually stealing. I'm paying them back. Just not necessarily with what they want. Or, you know, with their knowledge. Consider it a barter. It's a barter system. They just don't know that there's been a trade.
I have metal to dig.
I work in the forge and the mines. Mother says it pleases her and our people.
Okay. So it's perfectly okay for me to just take this stuff. But if it's that potion in there...
I'm here to mine, Outlander. So unless you want to dig, get out.
I do want to dig. But first... I want that. Let's see. And it looks like this is orichalcum.
I have metal to dig.
Not if I dig it first. Haha, beat you to it. And they still call me Outlander despite having earned some amount of respect.
I have metal to dig.
So do I. All kinds of metal. Because building a house is pretty extensive. Holy crap, we've been running for an hour already? Time flies when you're, well, organizing everything. Well, that's definitely good.
The mines are hard, but Malakath rewards those who rise to the challenge.
Okay,
What do you want? Aren't your hands coated with enough blood?
That's a little rude. I'll get a, I'm sure, wait, Solstheim is the island to the northeast, right?
I work in the forge and the mines. Mother says it pleases her and our people. I have metal to dig.
Once I, well, mainly the only reason why I don't, why I haven't gone to get the Nightingale armor yet is because, simply because I haven't taken the time to get down to the Ragged Flagon yet. That's about it. So, I do plan on getting that. That is my absolute favorite in terms of armor for this game. Just because I love the visual aesthetic of it. Especially with the mask on the front. I drank one of my spiced wines. No! Oh, there is more. Okay. I thought I'd accidentally taken a wrong turn and was headed out toward Skyrim again. Yeah, I should probably... What I need to do is... I need to get a stronger soul gem. Yeah. I'll get that one unlocked here shortly. Part of the thing is I've been wanting to do, been wanting to get the Nightingale armor, but I also wanted to get a decent bow and enchant it with a fire enchantment. But technically, I don't really have a soul gem big enough filled, I believe, to make it worth my while just yet. But I do, however, have the ability to conjure a flame atronach. Yeah, left. And for the right side, it's got to be Buster. Yep. There we go. Now I just gotta get down to the Ratway, which is the other side, I think.
What do you want?
Meow. What do I want? Money. Lots and lots of money. So I can build cool stuff and give it to people. Be like, here. They're like, what's this for? 'Cause I thought you'd like it. Well, what the hell is it? I have no idea. I'm not doing the orphanage bit yet. I'll get there. Okay. So I'm going to try and get the Nightingale armor real quick, and then go to East March to get Soul Slime unlocked. And then we'll go from there. Okay.
I don't know, Trough. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always... Never should have come here.
Oh, enough! Sit down! You'll make a fine rug, cat. I'll be back, and you'll...
Heh. I'll be back for your weapons later. Ooh, an orcish bow. It's a start. No. Let's see. Here, hold that. Okay. I honestly have no idea if this really works or not. But I've heard it said that it makes it easier. Okay, that wasn't it. Huh. I'll come back for it. Nice try. took an arrow in the knee. Should have stopped. Sure. I'll take the gloves. I'm going to assume that I'm on the right track then, because I remember getting lost trying to find this thing more than once. I figured that would be too much. Pick up another one of those pretty much anywhere. Huh. I apologize for that. I know that Twitch seems to be running mostly smoothly, but that doesn't necessarily... Oh, that would probably help too. Putting my damn helmet on. Okay, I remember this. Low life? They really don't think much of you, do they? Well, at least I could have gotten the shield I dropped right back. Let's see. My guess would have to be that it must be an FB issue, because I'm not getting anything on my broadcasting program mentioning dropped or lagged frames or anything like that. I'm sorry if it's skipping. Not really sure how to add or alter going to that particular direction, because I'm the program that I use has an add-on, and the add-on skips it around to various to 2 different locations, while the broadcasting program itself broadcasts directly to Twitch.
I'm telling you, this one is different. Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Well, I was busy.
Reliable and headstrong. You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
If it'll get me that Nightingale armor.
Organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways.
That voice sounds really familiar.
Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going.
I'll get to it.
She's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Bar and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude. Helga is a devout follower of Dibella and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave.
This'll be easy enough.
I'll be here when you're done.
I'm busy. Don't you have something to do?
Vexalia?
Don't you have something to do?
Wait. Am I supposed to...
I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and gorgeous.
See, I end up completing quests without even meaning to.
But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face?
Not right now.
Indeed, it is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife.
What's going on between you and Brindle?
How dare you? I'm not here to hold your hand. Figure this one out.
Talk to me again when you've proven yourself to Brynjolf.
Okay, I'll deal with that first.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. Take a look.
Let's see. Nope.
We don't know you, so we've got nothing to talk about. How about you finish the job Brynjolf gave you? Then we can talk.
Okay. Oh. I'm not stealing nothing from here. At least not obviously.
Last person who made trouble. They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground.
Sure.
You think it's funny or something?
No, I just find it funny that you have the same name as a Mandalorian.
You still think it's funny?
Yup.
Yeah, my problem is I'm too tired to punch your face in. Oh yeah? I think so too. You're pretty smart. Hey, here. Have one on the house.
Hey, cool.
I already told you. They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground.
Ah, I'm glad that's helping.
They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground.
That sounds like it could be Clancy Brown, maybe? Okay, let's just unarm here. Okay. There we go. There it is. I hate when that happens. Granted, I've got 2 laptops that I'm working with. Both of them are hand-me-downs, actually. Not that I'm complaining in the least, because it allows me to be here with all of you folks. But sometimes one acts up more than the other. And when I'm in the middle of trying to stream and it starts acting up, then it tends to be slightly problematic. I have armor, thanks. And I'm working on getting better armor. Wait, you don't get the Nightingale armor right away, do you? There's a whole thing that goes along with it.
I've never been all this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
That's the meadery.
Tough. Well, they put some coin.
Okay, I know that was Jason Marsden. It's weird when you start recognizing voices.
What do you want? I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to
Do I
complete this
have
ring.
that?
I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you.
Okay. Oh, I'm missing
Every
one.
Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple.
Okay.
The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives. Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both?
How much are they? Since I'm about to beat the crap out of them. Or at least...
The rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing are not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people. Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought.
Me? I would rather not.
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. First is the Velp. Second, we have the white gold.
Those actually sound pretty good.
Last and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama. They're vermin, garbage.
Hey.
Exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live.
I resemble that.
Appropriate they should live in the rat way with the rest of the
Ish.
Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves' Guild's territory. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Who are you?
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff?
Not yet.
Here for a room or something to drink?
Sanguine.
Throw me some coin first. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
What was that? Subscriber? We have subscribers now? It's news to me. I'll have to check that in a bit. Thank you, if so. Definitely unexpected, but definitely, whoops. Definitely appreciated. Hope everyone's night is going quite well. See, I'll sell you, one of those.
No, and I never will. Not. How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them. Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf.
Yeah, Sanguine with that particular quest is interesting. I will definitely give it that. But I am just not. Oh, I can't count the amount of times I've gotten you killed, Marcurio. My skill in battle is unmatched, and I'm sitting here having fond memories of, well, not fond memories, but remembering various times when I got you killed. Or he got himself killed. There were a few of those, too. Oh, that's why I couldn't find the... Okay. Sure I can. Oh, that's why, because I'm still carrying all this other stuff. Sorry, Scanlan. I'd still picked it up and stolen it, but... And now I gotta go over here to the shop. Oh yeah, I was supposed to... Okay, Jason. The thing I find interesting about Serana is the woman who does the voice for Serana is on Critical Role.
What? So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message? You're gouging me for what little coin I make.
Yeah, 13 torches.
Protect yourselves?
I think I keep taking them from mines as I go, too.
Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften.
Us people?
Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave. Please, I don't have anything to pay you with. Don't destroy my urn.
Too late.
Just pay them, Bercy.
No! All right, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold, and leave me in peace.
To be entirely honest, I rather would not have had to do any of that. But it gets me the armor. And I didn't have to kill anybody innocent in order to get it. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's a plus. I'm also the type who would then go through and tear the place apart from the inside out. Start explaining or passing disinformation to the rest of the Thieves Guild just to make sure that fewer innocent people get gouged. Wait, I don't need to do... Wait, yes I do. Sorry about that. I get confused sometimes. Easily turned around. Which is weird, because usually I'm really good with directions. But lately, I get lost doing all kinds of things.
Talk to me again when you've proven yourself to Brynjolf.
Have anything for us yet? I wasn't sure that he'd see the light, but I'm sure you explained it to him. Well done. I wasn't sure that he'd see the light.
So I get to keep the rest?
I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well done.
Figure this one out for yourself.
But I am done.
Helga is a devout follower of
Oh,
Bella.
that's right.
The statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave.
I gotta get to... Yeah. Which is that one? Whoops. Okay. Well, to be completely honest, Laura Bailey does have one of those kind of voices. She's also the voice of Jaina Proudmoore, a few others. Her and her husband are really big in voice acting, going all the way back to Cowboy Bebop, I think? Or, what was it? No, Full Metal Alchemist? Those kinds of things. Whoops. I have armor. So, if I don't buy armor, you'll kill me, so I can't tell anybody that I didn't? Wait. Whoops. I forgot where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, Travis Willingham and his wife Laura Bailey, whose son Ronan is a little over a year old now, and now has his own IMDb page because of appearances on Critical Role. I mean, watching that group of people is absolutely insane. Okay.
What is it, Khajiit?
I'm trying to remember where I'm supposed to go. Guard, or whoever you were that was talking. Is it... Okay. Other side of here?
Staying safe, I hope.
Who, me? Nah. There it is. If you look up IMDb, IMDb.com is a great resource for looking up actors of any type, whether they're voice actors or otherwise. And if you look up either them directly or Critical Role to be able to find them, you can get a lot of really good information that way. Yeah, I think I've run with him a couple of times in previous times playing the game. Again, I usually try to avoid picking up... Nope, I'm keeping the cabbages. Yeah, I can use those. Yeah, I can use those. I know, I'm carrying way too much to run and whatnot, but for the moment at least, I'm having more fun. No. Yeah, I need salt. Yeah, I remember looking up some of the voice actors that have been brought up on certain shows and podcasts, particularly Rob Paulson's podcast. He was the voice of Yakko Warner from Animaniacs, as well as Pinky, and he was one of the original Transformers. PJ Pete from like Goof Troop, things like that. Yeah, I've had quite a few companions. Usually I've ended up marrying Ayla in order to just kind of leave her home so she wouldn't get killed. Yeah, I'm gonna need to... Let's see. Okay, apparently even that wasn't enough. Huh. Allow me to bring the what?
It's you. Please, don't hurt me. I know who you are. You've been terrible. Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment.
She doesn't even... Oh, she took the statue back. Yeah, I've, for the most part, I just... I don't know if it's, like, a problem with the AI or something, but it does seem... See, I have no problem eating the cabbages as long as I don't... As long as I've stolen them. That's good enough. I'm keeping the bow. Don't care, that bow stays with me.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
But, yeah, every time I've had a companion, they usually run headfirst into some trap somewhere. And if that doesn't kill them, whatever's immediately following the trap does. And so I've been more of a... I'm more willing to just kind of go without a companion in that case. If only to, you know, save lives. At least some of them. Oh yeah, I can now run. Because I dropped all that stuff off. Oh yeah, the torches. I keep forgetting I have... And what do I have those bowls for? No, drop all but like one. That'll help. Plus, once I get back to the house and dropping the construction stuff that I forgot to drop off. Wait. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that.
So do I.
Bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Exactly.
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit.
Thanks for the advice on the torches there, Anthony. Definitely a help.
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll
Well,
do more than just fit in.
rogue's got a rogue. What else can I say?
What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
I really need to look up who does his voice. I know that voice.
I think you better listen to Mercer and Brigno first.
Mercer?
We can talk later.
Matt? I think, if I remember correctly, I looked it up, and Matt didn't actually do a voice in this. Just taking a peek. Gotta get to know my new surroundings.
Let me show you the operation. Then you can ask your questions.
Let's wait until Brynjolf's here before we begin.
He's right there.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf.
Wow, almost 2 hours.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules,
Welcome, folks.
you break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. You do what we say.
Keep in mind, this is mostly a casual run. It's not really.
Good. Then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
It's not really a any kind of specific walkthrough or anything like that.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work, so let him prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to our clients. However, the owner has
That's funny.
decided to take matters into
I like
his
that,
own
Andres.
hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Also, if anybody's looking for some additional information on who we are and what we do, if you come over to twitch.tv/wolvesdengames, we've got links and such below the main video. How to get a hold of us if you need to.
Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't
That
turn
kind
it
of
off by
thing.
killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
I'm thinking of the villain from
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some
MI2, maybe?
named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That
Why not?
important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. The guild depends on an arrangement of influential people.
Yep.
Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious trouble. Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame.
I'll get that taken care of.
Nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke. I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits.
And then she gets pissed off and attacks us.
They're built like...
Whoops.
Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke. All eyes are on you, lad. Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of... Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending... So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard... Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go.
Okay.
We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arengoth, we'd steal the shipments.
In other words, making sure. Yeah.
And bring in a huge payout.
And he got fed up with it.
Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the 4th era in prison.
Wow, that's kind of interesting.
You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
You got it. Probably the guy in the other room.
Wanted to say something. Pull up a chair, my friend. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a thief. I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. I made a great deal of gold. It's where a client cares about. Either way, the difference in the escape. That's where my strengths came in handy. Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No guild to back you up.
If you're not looking for wealth.
Brotherhood deals with. I guess I wanted to play it safe. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that. I'm sure we'll speak again.
Hey, you're pretty tough. I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, 20 men. We'd raid villages,
okay.
caravans, but it was always about the killing for them. Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed. We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest.
No. That's going too far.
Now, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well. Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me.
That voice sounds familiar too.
After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways. I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan.
Good.
Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did. Always a...
This better be important. I'm quite busy.
It is. Promise. I don't know. Okay. I'm taking it because it's a book. I think I've always gone to. I think I've always gone Khajiit.
Anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you... My father told me he found me as a young boy. And all he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone. No one does. I've even taken the damn... I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means. Perhaps they could be nonsense. Inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom.
More likely you're from somewhere else.
If they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything. Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so.
I can understand that.
I appreciate that. Be seeing you.
Hey, let's talk a second.
Everybody wants to freaking talk to me.
Something I can help with, or do you just want to talk?
You're making waves around here. I like that. If you ever want to talk about anything, you let me know. It was on a job a few years back. It was supposed to be a simple burglary on a house in Windhelm. I was working with Vex, and we got inside with no trouble. We found the loot. Well,
okay.
it was, up until the point where we set foot outside. The house just tells me to run. So I did. Half of them went after me. Are you kidding me? Vex lost them in seconds. Once she steps into the shadows, she vanishes.
That's a D&D spell.
I ran, straight through the gates of Windhelm.
Or an ability, or something like that.
Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in, drenched in sweat. Everyone just took a look at me and laughed. Well, I'd forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm. Vex rode hers back and arrived hours later. So, that's how I earned the name. Now keep it to yourself. I wouldn't bother smacking at those hives with a weapon. Set them on fire, and they'll go. I'll point you to the first and last person you're ever going to need to talk to. Cornelia.
That's the one I need to talk to.
Treat her right, and she'll make you rich. Try and rip her off, and you'll have to hold up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
Gives me a little. Now let's run back here. A lot of the back and forth can be a little annoying and time consuming, but I think in the long run it tends to be quite helpful.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Yikes.
I'm the fence down. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade. Sure, how about I get Dirge to not... Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us. Good, then here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Well, you could or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay, so all the things I couldn't sell previously, I can now sell. As far as stolen stuff. Good to know. That'll work. Okay.
Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
Oh, wait, we've already done that.
Until next time.
Okay.
Welcome to the cozy little... Take a look.
Oops. No.
Until next time.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infil... Before we begin, I want to make two things...
Yeah.
One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad...
Okay.
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
True.
Get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Although, wow. It's already been 2 hours?
I handled... If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal job. Pretty simple. The cat... You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary? Here you go. Hope you don't muck it up. Out with it. Time is money.
Trying to get as much.
It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps in. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. If you get arrested, it's on your head.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Oh yeah, that back door isn't open to me yet. I don't think. Honestly, what do I just not need? I kind of need all the ore, huh? That's enough. I mean, I could just dump the stuff into a chest and come back for it later, but I'm not really in much of a need currently. It helps that I'm not really focused on like quests or anything, and more just getting things opened up on the map and that sort of thing. Although the Thieves Guild armor is a start for some of it. I am, however, going to jump back to the house here first. The original house. That way we can keep all the construction stuff all in one place. And that way when I drop other stuff off, I can load up on the construction and jump to the other house. And so on and so forth. However, I will be taking a short break. It's been a couple of hours. I am?
Can I get a few gold to spend, please?
No.
Thanks.
I kind of like being able to actually do that. I can't really, never really had enough to be able to do that for my own kids just yet, but I am working on that. Okay. Let's see. The Orcish bow. Fire. Okay, what should we name this? Oh wait, the Borgok. We were going to name the next item after the helper who had... Oh, actually... the one helper I'd accidentally picked up and then promptly got killed against Morvath. That'll work. And then I can go back to this. Set that as a favorite. Equip that. Oh, whoops. ROM's there, and all of those are actually enchanted. I'd forgotten. Whoops. For the non-enchanted stuff. Now that goes out front with the other kids' supplies. Not that she can't have a sword if she wants one. Don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those kind of dads. If I end up picking up a boy as another adopted child, I have no problem giving him a doll and her a sword, or the other way around. So, whatever makes them happy, right? Whatever makes them happy and lets them realize that they are important. Oh, whoop, straw. Take your time. I will be needing to step away for a short break myself here in just a few minutes, but I want to get this stuff dropped off real quick first so that we don't lose track of anything in particular. It's easier to have dropped all this stuff off. Oop, jewelry. Jewelry goes in that one. Yep. I know these little things really don't matter as much, but it does help me keep track of what goes where and who's doing what and how much cat food is left. Yes, you may hear me bring up cat food a lot. It's, for some reason, something that got stuck in my brain and becomes just a random thing I say. Weird thing is, it's happened with a few different things. Yay! Huh. Huh. I mean, for the most part, we've already cleaned everything out and all of that. This goes downstairs. And now I have a bow that lights things on fire, so that should help with the next little quest thing that we do, so we can get that armor. Oh, yeah, that's right. I want the hold weapons here. Whoops. Okay. Whoops. Nope. Back room. Wow. I'm impressed. The main ones I'm worried about are the healing, but now that I've started actually using magic a little more, I'll make sure that I hold on to at least some of that. Let's see. Some of these poisons seem to help. Okay. Cool. Definitely good to know. I know I'd bumped into the stray dog, but I haven't really done anything regarding the dog yet. In fact, I think I even ate the meat that they had given me to lure him. Okay, at the moment we do have the thieves armor, So just to do a quick I'll see if I can get Solstheim marked. Whoops. Need to go that way-ish. If I was not a Khajiit, I'd be worried. 'Cause cold. Oh, it's gonna make me go around. I'm probably lucky a slaughterfish hasn't shown up. They're not cabbages, so I'm not gonna worry. Actually. Oh, okay. Huh. I'll have to take a look at that. Whoops. So I've been taking the salt and the cabbages.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to cool the Dark Brother. I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Before I go out there to the boat, people are probably going, what the hell is the deal with these frickin' cabbages? Well, that's a reference to both Brian W. Foster and one of the mods over at another... Good night. One of the mods from another channel. And Miss Allie's headed to bed. But Rhymes with Pie, which is the name of the mod, when they play Skyrim, they have a tendency to just steal a bunch of cabbages, which I believe is also mostly referencing a joke made by Sam Riegel, who is an Emmy Award winner, an actor, and a director, among other things. He was actually the voice of Spider-Man for at least one of the games, as well as the voice of Donatello for one of the renditions of for the Ninja Turtles.
Sorry, but I'm not looking to hide. The North Wind is my mistress.
Okay.
You looking for work? Got a sailor who thought running a gang of thieves would be more money than hauling my cargo. You make an example of that gang, I'll give you a year's worth of pay.
Works for me.
That's the spirit. Right. See you round.
Captain Gjalland does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, you won't find a finer vessel than the Northern Maiden.
Okay.
I'll give you a fair price. If you ask me, I can't blame them. They still pay me for supplies and that. Still interested in heading over there? You've got yourself a ship. We'll cast off immediately.
Woohoo! I found soul slime. Not that it was that difficult, but... And considering you've been running for 2.5 hours, and I still haven't taken the break I said I was going to, I will be taking a break here in just a couple of minutes. But first, let's get Solstheim marked off. I'll jump back to the house.
Well, here we are.
Well, no.
Welcome to Ravenrock. Just
We'll get it marked, and then I'll take a quick break there.
aren't what they used to be.
Though considering the time, should I just call it here, folks? Like, get this marked, jump back to the house, do the usual end of a stream kind of deal.
I don't recognize you, so I'll assume this is your first visit to Ravenrock, Outlander. State your intentions.
State your intentions.
You've picked one of... Just remember, Ravenrock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Well, I'm from elsewhere.
I have to be. The second counselor, the security...
Quite literally elsewhere.
Primary concern. This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here, and we've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down. Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's representative.
Okay, okay.
It's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced.
Well, it is currently 2:30 here in Omaha.
Ravenrock started out. They left the town.
Okay.
And even if it's been a struggle,
Yeah.
this island livable,
I remember them all.
it's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional. Quite a while ago, yes. Nobody seems certain why it happened. Attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both.
Huh.
Whatever the case may be, thousands of gunmen needless.
It's another voice that sounds familiar to me.
Many more were exiled from their homeland. Remember, we are watching you.
I'm watching me too.
You think you have it bad? Try walking the bulwark at night.
Try walking the bulwark at night.
If you intend to wander Solstheim, you do so at your own risk.
Huh. Yeah, I can't help it. They've got me practicing voices and such. I mean, it is late. I still have a lot of work that I need to get to. We yesterday we ended up starting a brand new campaign. Putting another one on hold for at least a little while. Okay. I know that I had looked up the list of voices for this game the other day. And while I do recognize a few of them, like Jason Marsden and Christopher Plummer, Jim Cummings who is probably best known for being Winnie the Pooh and Darkwing Duck and a few others, is, I believe, the main Greybeard. If anybody wasn't sure about that one. Let's see who else. Max von Sydow is also one of the voices on here. He's the voice of Esbern. Wait, Esbern is the main Greybeard, isn't he? And then, of course, due to Rob Paulson's podcast and his videos on YouTube, which are, it's called Talkin' Tunes. If you get a chance to watch those are a real trip to sit and watch, because the videos take like the well, except for the last video that they did, most of the videos take like the last little bit of his podcast and put that up on Facebook, or not Facebook, on YouTube. And those videos are, he invites his voice actor friends. Oh, okay, that's right. Esbern is the male Blade. That's voiced by Max von Sydow, who was, I believe, Leland Gaunt in... Oh, what movie was that? Needful Things, based on the Stephen King book. Is that a...
Look, Papa, I made a new friend.
Okay.
Could I keep him? Please?
Sure.
You're the best. Thanks.
I was... You're lucky I didn't shoot it, kid. I was like, how did a fox get in my house? But I guess, you know, the kid kind of explains it. Y'all head upstairs. No, we want a spot that actually has chairs. So we'll climb up here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it because of just how late it is, and with us needing to kind of... And it's the wrong... Now I gotta hop over my roof. Yeah, it's been kind of a long day. Not the best day, as lost a family member today. I've been trying to kind of keep myself moving forward. Some of this, being able to hang out and talk to everybody, has been a bit of a help. Let's get that save in here before I forget. That would suck. Restart. No, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. We'll be on 226 as far as the save. But yeah. So yeah, it's been kind of a weird day, followed by a lot of work needing to be done. I've got a whole new set of maps I gotta come up with, as well as some little things that I hadn't been able to put in the first time around that I probably should have, but this gives us a chance to kind of come back to it, get a fresh start, new eyes, and possibly tell a better story. We do hope to eventually be able to bring at least one of our tabletop games to the stream, but we're kind of limited on cameras as far as that goes currently. Otherwise, we would definitely have more to offer than just the digital games. We were able to recently pick up Fallout New Vegas, if anybody's interested in that. Also by Bethesda. But yeah, want to thank everybody who's been watching for stopping by, and want to thank everybody for the time that you're willing to give to us. I hope that we're entertaining enough. For the most part, I just enjoy being able to wander around and talk to people about whatever interests them, whether it has to do with the game or your favorite movies or books, television shows. If it's one I've seen, then I'll definitely let you know. Yeah, I have yet to actually play any of the Fallout games other than, what was it, Fallout Shelter? Fallout Shelter was not really my kind of game. But I'm willing to give New Vegas a shot and see how that goes. Tomorrow, Miss Adika will be doing some Hearthstone. I may follow that up with some New Vegas for another Insomnia squad like tonight's run for Skyrim. Earlier we were cut short, got a phone call from my son, and nothing against any of you folks, but my kids come first. That's the way it's got to be. But also, since we had, Skyrim, Borderlands, New Vegas kind of sounds my style. Kind of prefer those kinds to Call of Duty or Black Ops, other than doing like the mission. Or zombies. I have no problem going up against zombies. And eventually, if we're able to get a capture card, we'll be able to attach the PlayStation 3 directly to this, and that will open up a lot more options as far as games we can bring you. I would love to do an Assassin's Creed run, 1 through 4, just non-stop, because that's something that I haven't done. I've played through the third one, and I skipped most of the side missions, which I probably shouldn't, because one of those actually goes right by the location the house I used to own would later be built on. As weird as that sounds. So, it's kind of weird that I could visit the home I used to have before it was ever built. In a video game, of all places. It's kind of a trip. But yeah, we've got a lot of options as far as what we have to bring you for digital entertainment. In the meantime, we are working on, let's see, a whole world, which is probably going to end up being multiple setting guides for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Yeah, AC4, I was able to play a little bit of that one, and that one is a bit fun. Funny fact about that, the voice of Edward Kenway is the guy who plays Constantine on the DC shows, including Constantine and Legends of Tomorrow, shows like that. Kind of a trip to think about. But yeah, I would love to be able to do an AC run. We also have American McGee's Alice, which is a rather dark and twisted kind of game, but one of my personal favorites. I really got to see about possibly getting a hold of another older game that I absolutely loved when I had it, but I don't know how that would be taken. It's the Evil Dead Hail to the King game, and the ridiculousness of those films, and the brilliance of the director for what he was able to do with so little money is just amazing. definitely one of my personal inspirations, along with Kevin Smith, because that guy was able to make Clerks for very little, and the return on it was definitely worth the amount of work he put into it and more. That guy's got some talent. I would like to Shadow of Mordor. Oh yeah, another game heavily voiced by Critical Role people. In fact, there is a, if you're interested in a live, well, not live, but an actual play setup for Dungeons and Dragons, there's a one-shot. Yeah, there's actually like 2 or 3 Evil Dead games. I had Hail to the King. There's another one, Fistful of Boomstick, which I haven't had a chance to play. D&D one-shot that was done. The Dungeon Master is Matthew Mercer. It has Laura Bailey and her husband Travis Willingham, and Darren DePaul, and I believe Sam Riegel. And the game is from the orc's point of view, and it's a very interesting take on the Shadow of Mordor game from a story perspective outside of the actual video game. Should be kind of interesting. I know I was a big fan of it, and Darren DePaul did a wonderful job as one of the lead orcs. But I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I didn't have my my announcer for this one, so I do hope everybody is having a wonderful night. Please have pleasant dreams, and I hope tomorrow goes well for you. Don't forget, people, cooperation, competition, community. Something we all need. We're all in this together. So thank you for joining us. If you're willing, please give us a follow on twitch.tv/wolvesdengames. You'll see it right there above my head. That can help us in the long run be able to bring you some more stuff in the future, as well as being able to upgrade what we have now to a better setup, as well as helping us get to the point where we can start getting some actual tabletop streams going. Because I would much rather be able to sit here and show you what we do more directly. Because it's not as easy in this kind of format with digital gaming. So anyway, thank you again for joining us, and please hope you have a wonderful night. Long days and pleasant nights. Jate ka nade, or good night, everyone. They've walked you through Horizon Zero Dawn, through The Last of Us, and through For Honor. This summer, one man, one horde, one motorcycle, many, many locations with an open world map, and one very large arsenal. When the dust settles at the end of the day, who will remain standing? Will it be Deacon St. John? Or those he stands against? Find out for yourself at twitch.tv/wildwolfgaming1. Stay wild, everyone. In the video game streaming system, the viewers are represented by two distinct groups: the gamers who provide walkthroughs and compete for wins, and the entertainers who provide nonsense and fun. These are the games of the Insomnia Squad. Doink Doink by Mike Post. Come to twitch.tv/awolvesdengames and click the follow button. That way you will be notified for further games by the Insomnia Squad.